like Kyrie the way I bounce that ball. Just chilling. Not about to get into much. Forgot to ash it. Mm. Yeah, this live's dead. This live is dead. Like, there's nobody jumping on. Kind of want to go in a spew. A little rant. Yap sesh. Something chill. Just want to stay above water. You know. I want to, just create scenarios in my head that, don't really matter. So I'm going to use the scenario that I'm on a plane and then I crash and then I survive and then I'm on an island. Now, what am I doing on that island? Well, there's no internet, no phone, nothing, right? I only have myself. So what do? Well, I think I'm gonna start over like I did in Minecraft. Create a whole new world, right? I'm probably gonna go get some wood, right? How am I gonna chop that wood? Great question. How am I, These are all great questions. How did civilization excuse me. How did civilization start? How did that even begin? How did we learn how to chop trees? Well, we got metal, right? So we had to do some digging. But how do we do digging before we had anything to dig with? That creates another great question. What came first, the chicken or the egg? These are all great questions that I don't know the answer to. What about the big boom? What is the big boom? What is multiple species? What is AI? What is Avatar? What are conspiracy theories? I don't know these answers. Do you know these answers? Are aliens a real thing? Are there different universes? What if we weren't alone in the universe? That's a lot of people's thoughts. But are they true? Let's see. What about the ocean? Okay? Let's talk about the ocean. How many different species are living in this moment that we haven't discovered? What about pieces from the Titanic, like jewelry or lost parts? What about the people in the submarine that we forgot about? What about those? What about those individuals? What are they? What are they doing? What have they done? Have we fully recovered as a country since the 1970s? I think our biggest flaw too, right now too, and what I can find to be the biggest debate is the fact that we have US presidents, right? But they're there for 4 years and they can serve, two up to two terms, right? But in the same time, does that make sense? Because what happens if one president gets in and they change something, and then another president gets in and they change something? Nothing is ever going to be the same to be completely changed because they're different people for different programs. And it creates just an ultimate hamster ball wheel run. It's kind of like a jackpot, too, for the individual that wants in the spot. These are all, just confusing. What is healthcare? Like, how is one to be able to afford such, high ticketed bill for just minimum supplies one didn't have? That's another thing too. Like, I don't believe like society too in the United States like can do a lot of things for themselves. I feel like everything is like repetition, but then I can just flip it over and it's like I don't know if we know how to survive. We know how to go through the line and drive through, get like the 5 minute meal cooks, but like who's to say like any of us really, 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 really know how to cook? Like, I'm not saying like basic necessities like toast or eggs, things of that. Like, who knows how to cook like a pasta or like a deep dish kind of, I don't know, like ingredients, mixtures? Tell me that without Pinterest. Tell me that without like having that in your notes. It's very difficult. If you come to think about it, I think we all know the answer to something, but that's not without something, and that's technology. AI, ChatGPT. If you think about it, nobody knows how to do anything for themselves without something prevailing them to move to the next step. Hey, are you straight? Next question. Hey, how's it going? Valiter, I can't pronounce that, I'm sorry. How's it going? Pixel Vest? Can you do a trick with that later? I don't know what the trick is to do. I'm not sure. Let's see, I want to think of another scenario just above water. Kind of out there, far-fetched. Let's see. I'm trying to think about Mars. I think Mars is cool. Can autism be cured? Is a great question. What if cancer was a profit, I want to say, and outlawed cure would be impulsive decline in our economy due to just I couldn't tell you actually. I feel like I don't know. I feel like it would be good, but I also feel like it would be bad. Like I feel like there would be no like middle ground with that. Like I do feel like okay, let me just I want to like touch back on that because I feel like I'm not communicating exactly what I want to get a point across, and that's just that like I feel like that disease, it's like due to radiology. I think it's due to like um, poor diet. Um, it's a great thing. What causes these things? Do we know to prevent them? Will we ever know? Great questions. How long can a human live? 200 years past. Hmm. Let's see. Trying to think. I want to think of instances like I've been in a grocery store and I've seen my teacher before, and like I've completely walked the other direction because yeah, I think it's embarrassing to like see people you know, but like as I've gotten older, I'm not gonna lie, I have said hi to them. Like if I be in my hometown or something like that, I'd just be like, "What's up?" And they usually be like, "What's up, back?" Unless like they're younger, cause like if you're younger, you're kind of gonna like get it to be like I'm probably not gonna say what's good back to you kind of thing, cause like they don't want to see you either, cause it's awkward to see people you're not ever supposed to like see people around like places you wouldn't normally see them. I think people feel the same way too. Like if you see somebody and like you're at your job or something like that, it's embarrassing. It's like, what are you doing? And it's like, yeah, just trading my time for money. I don't want to be here, but I'm just financially forced to be. It makes you wonder too, bro, because like I feel like on both ends, it's like, oh dang, like he's working, that sucks. But then again, he is making money, and you're like, oh, I wish I was kind of clocked in, kind of thing, making money. And then the other person on the other side, it's like, yo, like I can't wait to get off. That's just like again, like human nature, always gonna want something you don't have. Some wise thoughts. I feel like too, I'm not gonna lie, hot take, hot take, hot take, hot take. I believe okay, just being mediocre if this ever gets clipped or whatever. For some crazy reason. Um Not my country. Just a shared opinion. And I'm not gonna lie, like I think subconsciously we all wanna believe that communism would work. That's crazy, but I don't know. What if we threw all the women in office? I think the world would be chaos, but then again I'm like, yo, what if they all got along? What if they all got along? But then what are I don't know. This is crazy. That's crazy. Crazy thought. Crazy thought. We don't know until we just unless we do it. It'd be crazy. It'd be crazy though. It'd be crazy. How's it going, John Morales? Appreciate you joining the live. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. What if we threw LeBron James in the WNBA? And he just didn't even make the court. He was on the bench. And then like he came in at the end of the game and he ended up losing the game. That'd be crazy cuz like I don't know, we'd all expect LeBron to win. But then what if he lost at the lowest stage? I don't think he would, cause like if you come down to it, like LeBron's still pushing. But I'm not gonna lie, like there's an indifference. There's an indifference. What if we threw different athletes that were in different sports into one sport that they didn't play? So what if we threw an athlete like Tom Brady and we made him play tennis? He already plays golf, so he's gonna already play golf and be good at golf. But what if he played tennis? Would he be the same? What if, like, that makes you question too, Bureau, because like a lot of good players, they're good at like every sport they play. But is there a sport they are not good at, kind of thing? Ah, I appreciate it. Appreciate it. Bro, soccer is insane because that's a global sport. Like everybody and their mother care about soccer around the world. But like the US could care less. But I also think football and basketball are one of the greatest sports ever too. They smoke a lot. You pass me that water, babe. Appreciate it. Ooh. Yeah, my girlfriend's here. I used to play basketball. I used to like basketball, but bro is not the best at being tall. Um, yeah, basketball became challenging when basketball became basketball kind of challenge. Um, I used to just like love to run like miles on some repetitive, just kind of like bored, um, kind of thing. ran track. Bro, I'm afraid of girls too. Like, I agree. I think if you just kind of be yourself, then I think that helps. Cuz I think like if you're a type of person that like rushes things and like, you know, you meet up someone else that likes to rush things, that's your person. If you meet someone that likes to like not rush things and you like to rush things, that's your person. And then if you don't like to rush things and she likes to rush things, that's your person. At the end of the day, if you weren't even talking to him, then one, you probably wouldn't care, or two, you might just be gay. And that's okay. Deep down, though, I say it in person, I'll say it on the internet. Everybody is gay to a certain degree. It's just nature. Sin. So I have a girlfriend. I wouldn't fall in that category, but like, I'm not in the dating world or worried about the dating world or anyone else worried about what they're doing. Like, I got everything that I can ask for and need. I don't want anything more. People are hard to handle. I'm hard to handle. But like hurting those people, bro, I regret it. I think being gay, bro, it's like also to just like not knowing who you are or who you belong with. Like, I don't know if people understand it. I don't know if I understand it. But like that's just coming to terms with whatever you want to come to terms with. If you want to believe that it's right and not care and worry about your own life, you do that. If you don't want to, then you're going to do that. Nobody in this world is going to tell you not to do something because you're going to end up doing it anyway. And then if you don't want to do it because somebody told you not to do it, then you're not going to do it. It all comes down to like, bro, sometimes like decisions either you make them or they make themselves for you. And like you just gotta make a decision or they'll make them for you. I don't think that comment is appropriate, so I'm not gonna answer that. I can tell you that she's best person in the world. Best person I've ever met. And that she's got green eyes. I feel you, bro. Cause like as a dude, you just kind of like wire like that. But you're also wired like, you know, in other ways. Life is good. Life is good. Life is good. Life is bad. But life is good. Oh, I'm sorry, that was loud. Do I still have no audio here? I don't think I have audio. What the fuck? Do I have audio now? I don't think I have audio. Okay, now I have audio. Wait, do I have it now? Okay, yeah, I've had it now. Yeah, okay. Alright, I'm tweaking. My hair looks wet in the freaking frame, bro. It is, but like, dang, it's not like that bad. Like, dang. Alright, that'll work. Alright, back on the grind here. Back on the low ground here. Back on low ground here. Back on low ground here. Let's do this. Let's do this. Let's chew this. Let's do this. Let's be this. Okay. Yeah. Hey. Rapping, I ain't got no choice but to do this. Running down victory lane. Running down victory lane. Don't think they know my name, yeah. Don't think I'ma rise to fame. Count me out. End of the line. Back of the line. Got a big old ticket, I'ma pay a fine. Alright.